Hello, hello, and welcome today to Sludge Tunnel and beyond. So without further ado, let's get the game launched. Hope everybody had a great time away from this stream, whatever it is that you did. All right, there we go. One in here. I don't know why the game was coming in at a bigger scale than before. Just double check the display settings for my computer. Gonna do a relaunch of the game real quick, just to make sure it detects the proper settings. Okay. Looks like it's all good. Just gonna pop out the chat here on my left. Got my timer going already, so that's good. Again, for those watching on YouTube later, just a moment. For those watching on YouTube later, this is being broadcast on Twitch live, and I've got the VODs set up now, so it should save it for about 7 days before it's deleted. And yeah, I uploaded the last one already last night, so part one, basically how we got to where we're going today, where we're going to be starting. Just get my controller functioning in the game. Thought I spent a good half an hour getting everything set up for today's stream, and then missed a few things here, so my apologies. Alright, controller detected. Difficult word to say for some reason. We're about 19 minutes in on our first playthrough on
You thought the Berserker
video
was
series.
tough? Wait until you get a load of the nasty bits in this area.
Okay. Nasty bits in this area coming right up. So for those of you who don't know, this game that I'm playing is called REDACTED, and that's all uppercase, and it has an open bracket and a closed bracket in front and behind, respectively. It is by the studio called Striking Distance Studios, the creators of the Callisto Protocol, which was a very horror-based survival action game. It takes place on Jupiter, on one of the moons of Jupiter, Callisto, in a prison called Black Iron. This game is set in the same prison.
Spider body, man face.
It's a very different
That just
art
ain't right.
style so far, and the play technique is quite different. It's not a first-person shooter.
Again?
Oh man, Alright, that's my first death on this playthrough, so that's fine. We expected that to happen eventually. Shouldn't talk and shoot, but I'm going to. Terminal power supply. So, okay. This must be the hub area. I got a congratulations after my death. New weapon available, new suit available, new terminal available. How do I get that off the screen though? Okay, it looks like going to the next area cleared it. Alright, now I can explore this area. Okay, what do we have here? The Corrections Officer Manual. Okay. It's got some subsections here. One for Crisis Management Terminal, one for the Gear Locker, Riot Response Terminal, Performance Review Center, Terminal Power Supply, and Fight Your Last Corpse. These all look very interesting to dive into and read, but I'm gonna skip them for right now and just get right in. This looks like it's supposed to be interactable with, but it's not yet. Maybe I unlock it somehow later. Okay. Ooh, punching bag. For all of us who've always wanted to swing a stun baton into a punching bag. And it's got a tutorial up in the top right I'm seeing. So that's like the, when I started the run, it offered me a tutorial as well. Okay, so the bag heals itself if we stop hitting it for a while. Huh. Wonder if we'll ever get enough damage to just knock that thing down, or if just laying into it will do it. Let me see how far I can get it down. If I just keep attacking it, maybe it doesn't heal. Is there any reward for doing this? Oh. It looks like... Dang. If I get it down to like 3/4 health, like 25% of its health, it starts healing. So maybe I need a stronger hit rhythm or something. Okay, I'm just getting rid of those new tags real quick. This is the Gear Locker. Shared Guard Suit Repository. Alright, so it looks like I have choices of what outfit to wear, what suit I want to put on. The guard suit is what's currently equipped. Looks like I have 10 of those security IDs. Those are the little fingerprint currency. So I could get the pilot suit. There's upgrades for them too. Weapon reload faster. That does sound useful. I don't know what the unlock requirements are. It's not telling me any requirements to unlock those, but I'm guessing it probably has them. 200 credits at the start of the run. That sounds pretty useful. I think I'm gonna hold on to my security IDs for now and maybe go for the smuggler suit if I can get it. What are the other options? Max health, max grip, less damage, and okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with my suit for now. Riot response terminal. Getting rid of the new tags. Okay, the riot gun and the hand cannon, those were both in Callisto Protocol. Assault rifle also in Callisto Protocol. Grenade launcher is new. Did not have that there. Cattle prod is new. Fireman Shankers is new. That's funny. Fireman Shanks. Alright. Oh man, unlocks after first escape. That's gonna be a while, I think. Alright, I'm gonna save up for the assault rifle. That sounds
This
useful.
crisis management terminal certainly has a lot to manage. Multiple pages of goodies.
Multiple pages, you say. Okay, there's a tutorial on how to use this terminal. Purchase equipment and unequip from the left panel. Okay, next. Each page contains specific skills. Use left and right bumpers to switch pages. Okay, gotcha. Next, see stats for the skills here. Alright, that's in the center of the screen. View equipped skills here. So that's on the right side of the screen. Equipped skills and use Y to buy new slots. Okay, well I could buy 2 additional slots right now, but I don't think I'd have abilities to put in there. I've got 60 currency, right? Or contraband. Those are the briefcases, I think. Let's go ahead and unlock. I'll unlock page 2 because I already have some boss tokens for that. Ooh. Last caress. I like the sound of that. What does it do? When your health drops to 0, you restore a portion of your max life. Okay, so it's a res. That explains the 300 contraband price tag. Increased number of revives 1. Level 1. Ooh, maybe it has multiple levels? Cool. Recharge your grip. Recharge health regen. Recoup additional health at the end of each encounter. Yeah, that sounds useful.
This is some interesting tech for a simple prison guard.
And the only other ability I can afford is Slipstream. I'm gonna hold off on that for now. How much do I need for the 3rd page? Oh, 4 boss tokens and the crossed pistols, whatever that is. Key codes as well. Okay, offline.
You're not the only survivor in this hellhole. Who knows who you're going to find out there?
Okay. There's a bunch of these little like hexagonal floor circles and like a big LCD panel. Like it's meant to display something, but there's nothing there yet. There's 4 on the lower floor and 4 on the upper floor, so that's 8 in total. 8.
How far will you make it? Farther than the last officer, I hope.
Okay, got a little hologram of the Berserker here. Maybe that means I beat him, because I don't have one for whatever's in the Sludge Tunnel, and these other screens are totally just static. And I have a 1 by a skull in Sludge Tunnel, so I'm... oh. Well, I've only played 1 run, and I died in Sludge Tunnel. That's probably related.
You weren't the first guard to make it here. Maybe you could learn from the mistakes of those who came before.
Yeah, okay, so he's referencing the guard that I was before now, who died. Oh, okay, so performance review. This is like post-game stats, but for that run, it looks like. Okay, so I can see what stats, what I collected. 260 credits. I don't have any credits right now. Those. I wonder. Let's collect some in our next run and see if I actually have those when I make it back to the hub, whenever that is. Sorry, I was bored, so I was opening and closing the terminal. Escapes, best time. Looks like a pretty standard stats screen. I don't spend too much time looking at those personally. Unlock stations, terminal power supply, fabricators. So the options here are employee suggestion boxes, payroll self-service, fabricators, gear locker access stations, and first aid stations, and they're purchased with a blue like circuit board currency. Okay, of those, fabricators sounds useful. I don't think I'll be changing my suit so often, so gear locker access station is lower priority. Exchange between currencies, I'm not going to be doing that much, I think. Employee suggestion box, sell experiments for credits. That might be helpful. First aid station, definitely helpful. So I need to collect 90, like 105 of that blue currency to be able to unlock those 3. Alright. I think I've explored everything in the hub. So let's go into run 2. I like the music. I almost did not juke that in time. I'm gonna talk less for this playthrough and just kind of focus on my stuff, but I'll still comment when I feel like it.
Remember, if you stab your enemies in the back, you'll do extra melee damage. Security IDs unlock more powerful suits. You can turn in contraband to the Crisis Management Terminal. can't believe you killed that thing.
That wasn't easy. The little balls chased me everywhere. I ran out of grip charge in the middle of the room. I got one back though when I went to the next room. I wonder if I get one per room, or if they were just feeling, I don't know, door prize or something. Ow. It'll take a long time to heal all that. We'll see. Like 3/4 of my life bar in this one room. More than I did with the boss fight. Those little green balls, acid balls hurt. Ooh, dashes. That sounds useful. I'll go with contraband. Hopefully I can get level 2 of the healing thing. If I lose this run. Or by the time I lose this. I don't know. We'll see if I lose it at all. Ow. At this rate, it's looking like that's going to be the case. Look, guys just keep shooting acid balls at keep walking into them with my character. Almost walked onto an electrical panel there. That was not good. I mean, I didn't. I did walk into it, but I got off in time. 2-story, okay. Whoa. Okay. Fabricator. You know, I enjoyed playing League of Legends a lot back in the day. One of my favorites was Omega Squad, Tebow. He was so much fun. Berserker. Wasn't there a boots in League called Berserker's Greaves? I think there still may be. I still remember Ninja Tabby. Jax with Ninja Tabby was so ridiculous. Ooh, got him.
You out-berserked the berserker.
It's 2 in a row, buddy.
Nah, you'll be dead before you get out of the muck.
We'll see. You may be right, mysterious dude. Can feel myself getting riled. Got about a half an hour left on today's stream. 35 minutes.
Might have something with this guard.
We'll see how far we can get. We'll see how far I can get. I stick with range combat because I feel like it's safer.
Way to heal up.
I had a little more health or a way of regenerating health for melee, but probably I'd go with that option. Health booster. Well, I knew I wanted security IDs for my next suit, so I just need 5 more for that. Let's see if we can get that before losing this run. If I'm going to lose it sometime, then I'd rather have earned what I wanted before going back to the hub. Kinda looks like the purple clouds are some kind of stun thing. I don't know if it happens to me though. More health booster credits or key codes. I've got enough key codes for the assault rifle now. Let's go with health booster. That's the easiest way to make sure I'm gonna continue to be able to progress on this particular run. Credits are useful, but I don't have a fabricator right now. So health may get me to that fabricator and I can earn credits in the meantime. 25 max health increase. Okay, what are my experiments? I don't feel like my experiments are that good right now. Maybe if I get a booster, I can make them a little bit better. Fighting the berserker felt really tough. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm glad I juked those guys earlier. Seems like they rush at the end. They like go super slow, and then the last like little bit they just charge right at the guard, and it's like, whoa, okay. Better not get hit by those guys. They look like they hurt.
They didn't land a single hit.
Cherry bomb, range attack damage 30% to 70% for level 2. Okay, that sounds useful. I've only got 75. If I go to a fabricator now, maybe I could get health, but not much more. I'll go for credits. That way if I get a fabricator option again, I'll feel like I can actually, you know, go there and not lose too much.
You know, you can use those key codes to unlock weapons in the armory.
When did I get to a key code room? I thought I was in a credit room. Oh no, I picked up the credit room and then there was one exit door and it must have exited to key codes. Okay, that makes sense. I have one freeze attack right now. I'm gonna go for more contraband. Seems like the most useful thing for me right now is to get some actual skills to help boost my character that don't require me finding specific stuff in a run. Meta skills? Like, I don't know what the proper term is for them. Not only in this game, but like out of game too. People in the gaming world call these meta skills. Makes sense to me because it carries between runs.
Impressive kill spree. I'm gonna bookmark this feed so I don't lose track of you.
Okay. He's gonna bookmark my feed so he doesn't lose track of me. Contraband. How about another experiment booster? Okay, so the stun doesn't happen on me when I go in the purple cloud, but the vision gets all weird. I don't know, maybe I take damage if I stay there for too long. Those extra dashes are really coming in handy. Can feel it being more responsive when I try to juke something at the last minute. $70 to 90%. Bigger area for shock. That one's got an 80% chance of proccing. Let's go ahead and go with that. There's a lot that just happened on screen. Lots of rockets. I have so many dashes. It seemed like boosting the dash was going to be a good plan. Health stem, yes. Okay. Further melee attacks. Further ranged attacks. I like that. Okay, I got another boss skull door in Sludge Tunnel, so the sentient. Well, that's not terrifying. Looks like the sandworm out of Dune, but weirder. More tentacly. Whoa. Apparently he can go underground and come back up as well. assume being on top of this yellow stuff is not good. So, oh. Well, I like that he's spinning in circles. That's making it easier to get the damage I need, but maybe he's lulling me into a false sense of security. I don't know. He's taken a lot of damage. Whoa. So have I. There's so many of these freaking tentacle things everywhere. Got him.
You just rewrote the book on boss battles.
I mean, that might be overselling it, but I did contribute to the book on boss battles. I'm not sure what
So
the
you trudged
contribution
your way
amount
through the
is, but
muck. Maybe
there
I
was
was
a
wrong about
contribution.
you. You may have a real chance to make it off this rock. Maybe.
I agree with your assessment of maybe. Okay, it's a snow cat. That's the, what I think those, like the snow, the big snow vehicles with the treads. Aren't those called snow cats?
What wonderful secrets await us through those doors?
I don't know, but we'll find out. We've entered Cold Dead Hand. And everything is offline. Damn it. Probably stuff that unlocks from the hub. That's my guess. Or I'm just bad at the game. I don't know which. I think it unlocks at the hub. There was something about gear locker stations and stuff unlocking. Terminal power supply.
Spawn kill. They never stood a chance.
So I used to do interviews on this YouTube. On my YouTube channel, I would do interviews with people about consciousness. And I'm definitely still into that stuff. I just
Not bad, Ace. Not
kind of
bad.
do this sort of thing as my day job now. You know, gotta have a way to take care of the family, pay the bills, stay grounded in the physical. Health or upgrades? Okay, I'll go for health. I feel like I'm not gonna make it much further in this, so I kind of want to just get the upgrades and try a new one before. It's because I don't have a whole lot of time to play today, but it's okay. This is gonna be a long journey. So let's just enjoy it while we're here, eh? $36 out of 100 health. Okay, and cool. The game offered me an experiment booster anyway. So, see? It all works out. So one thing I'm doing is kind of keeping aware of my breath as best I can while I'm playing the game, because I want to stay, you know, balanced. And if I start feeling really bad or nervous or anxious, it's good to balance that. I know I'm talking right now because I'm feeling anxious, so I'll just stop talking for the moment. Till the right words come. I'm curious how the rest of my family's been doing. Obviously, I haven't mentioned it, but I've been keeping tabs. Over the last 8 years, I've still been watching the feeds, keeping an eye on things, getting my regular updates too. I don't know. Still drinking coffee, you know what I mean? Still getting intel updates on what's going on while we're enjoying
Looks like the riot squad
3D
is here.
stuff. Riot Squad is here. Is that a League reference, or? I think it's because these dudes have shields. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. I think I almost shot a rocket at me. I thought I had killed it, but I was like, Cool. Okay, well, let's increase the I want to conquer the world. I now get 3 dashes. Boom. Boom. That feels good. Okay, combustion. Let's go there. Oh wait, I already had I want to conquer the world. And I went into an energy room and I got an upgrade to it. Okay, that does sound like going into the same room for a skill that's already had can grant upgrades to those skills. So that must be the rarity thing, because the level ups happen with the experiment boosters. Time to light the fuse. Is it a Mission Impossible reference? Okay, so how do we word this? One of the things I pay attention to when I'm watching YouTube streams is what URL is in use. Like, it's like, I don't know what the equivalent is at the library, the barcode maybe? The URL is like a barcode at a library. It helps the librarian know what the book is, right? So it's interesting sometimes when I've watched certain streams from my friends and family, and I've looked at videos. Now I'll go for credits here. For instance, I want to say it, but I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble if I talk about this level of consciousness. Like, they're not ready for it. But I hate getting trapped by that stupid stuff.
Don't die on me,
so,
man.
But there's no need to be impulsive. There's usually a reason why there's resistance to certain things. That dude looked like he was stuck, but he's not stuck anymore. He's gone. So sometimes I review old like activation material, videos from Team Light. They're kind of grouped in what I consider to be my friends and family. As you know, anybody who's watched the rest of my YouTube content, usually I'm wearing a Team Light shirt. Still very much active and involved in that. You know, each of us has our own way of doing our part of what we consider to be our mission on the planet, so it's important to kind of do what works for you at the end of the day. And one of the ways that I learned with my higher selves to study content is to pay attention to where I'm at think I can buy everything here at the fabricator, so
You
I
seem
will.
to think you can spend your way to the escape pod. I guess we'll see if you're right.
Camera 43. Alright, boss room for Cold Dead Hand. There's a zombie driving some kind of crane with a chainsaw on it, among other things. It kind of look like a snowplow as well. I don't know what's going on here. And there's a laser that's trying to shoot there. And some kind of smoke effect. Maybe it hurts. Grenades. Okay, so an AoE. And sharp blades. Extending in circles and lines. And then there's big rollers that extend out periodically from each of the 4 corners. So one of the videos I watched recently was the activation for Chichen Itza. And you guys, I mean, like, if you want, I'll say the first part here and then you can like pause the video and go watch stuff for yourself and then like come back. But the URL for Chichen Itza is hilarious. We'll just open with that. The first part of it has TF and T, so TFT, which is a league game. TFT. I mean, it's obvious it's not all uppercase and stuff, but you know, nothing's gonna be perfect. Whoa. Okay, ow. Ah, so close.
Break. See if I can crack today's wordle.
And Oz is also in there. OZ. So that's something I've heard my brother Rion say often was, I'm like, Oz, I've seen too much.
Back already.
I'm like,
well, you'll get the hang of it.
okay,
You
is
can
that a
call
time
me Mr.
codex
Green,
to Chichen
and it's my
Itza?
job to clean up messes.
For like,
As you've just seen, there's a
leaving
massive
breadcrumbs is
outbreak
one
here at
thing.
Black Iron Prison,
Following
and
the
everybody's
breadcrumbs
fighting
is
for that
another.
one escape pod.
Alright. Let's focus. Let's get into another run. I've only got another 10 minutes tonight. Health regen. Can I afford level 2? Yes! Upgrade. What did I do? I went to the wrong screen. Okay, but I got my upgrade. Evasive maneuvers. Small chance to avoid. 5%? That doesn't really feel like it's worth it yet. Padded vest. Initial capital. 1 step ahead. Deal increased damage. Wow, at full health. I'm not spending much time at full health, so I'm not sure that that's going to be useful. Let's do the padded vest. Get that equipped. And then... yeah, probably just... so, let grip regeneration. Okay.
Choose wisely, punk. You can only get so roided up.
FGH. Because I like things sorted alphabetically. Okay. Hand cannon. Right, I don't have upgrades, but I can afford the assault rifle
That assault
now.
rifle will come in handy sooner than you think.
I'm gonna... I don't want to go to the cattle prod just yet. I like the stun baton. And I don't have enough for the barman shanks, so I'll leave that for another time. Smuggler suit. I now get 200 credits at the start of the run. Okay, room complete, earn 10 credits. That sounds useful. Clear 0 out of 24 rooms with this suit to unlock. Okay, so clear 24 rooms. That'll probably take... I don't know how many I've done so far. Too bad it doesn't say that, how many rooms cleared on the performance review. My second guard was Frederick Jazanovitz. Okay. And I have 10 of the electronic. I don't even remember going to a room with that, but I have 10. Not enough to do anything with yet. Alright. Run 3. So yeah, what's a time codex? Well, a time codex is like, I don't know, I have a dream and I see someone wearing something, or I hear something, like, I don't know, maybe the bells from the Top Gun anthem song. Full speed ahead, baton attacks heal you for 2 health, maximum health is reduced by 60%. Assault rifle deals 40% increased damage, enemies above, have health. I'm gonna get a gun, you bug me. Assault rifle is fully automatic, but bullets have a wider spread. Dang, full speed ahead, like that's really tempting, because I said the thing about the melee, when I get a melee that can heal me. That sounds exactly what I'm looking for, so now that I know it exists, definitely gonna keep an eye out for it, but fully auto assault rifle? And you bugged me, that's cute. As an FQA tester, I'm like, yeah, I report a lot of bugs. Let's do that, you bugged me. Alright, full auto. Yeah, now we're getting some DPS. Death comes ripping, come out fighting. Let's do Death comes ripping. Credits, I could go for credits. But key codes, I'm gonna need to unlock those barman shankers at some point. So time codex. So okay, Top Gun bells. If I hear those, what is it referring to? Right? Well, because one of the ways I interact with media is I take notes about when I interacted with it. What was the URL? Now, obviously I don't do this with everything, but I know which things I do it with. So when I'm dreaming, I'm interacting with my own subconscious, with my astral, energy fields, and with my higher selves. Lots of different potential streams and avenues of interaction. So keeping it as simple as I can at the moment. Time codex would be I hear the bells from the Top Gun anthem. It's a very distinctive sound. Don't ask me to do it like with my own vocal cords because that's rough. Like asking me to do the Godzilla cry with my vocal cords. It's just some things are not so easily done. I applaud those who can do them. Let's go for the fabricator. So the time codex might be a reference by a higher self of mine, my subconscious or future parallel self, whatever. Referencing where I'm at when I actually watch that content, or that watching or hearing that sound is relevant to who I am, or where I'm at in my current stage of growth. Whatever I'm integrating from my past may be related to that. So when I was like in grade school, my dad had video editing software. I don't think all the dads in that era did, but mine, he recorded wedding videos for people and stuff.
Looks like snails aren't immune. Yikes.
Yeah. It's pretty nice to have access to some of that stuff growing up. So I got a hand at video editing when I was like probably 9 or 10 years old, somewhere around there. And I did a report for school, a video presentation on the Half Blue project from Lockheed Martin, Skunk Works, if I remember correctly. And that was the prototype for the F-117 Nighthawk stealth fighter, which was heavily used in the Gulf War. So I used the Top Gun anthem song to intro that report back in the day. Let's do more key codes. So if I hear that in Dreamtime, okay.
Danglers die just like
song,
everything dies. Don't be intimidated.
Write down, you know, the URL, write down when I watched it. And then I just, you know, pay attention for other things, since it's one of the albums that I happen to own with Apple. I don't do the streaming services so much. I prefer to buy my music individually by album and then grid that. But Top Gun is one of the ones that I have done that on. I had done it before I had a dream with that sound. Because again, I'm not teaching things hypothetically. I'm attempting to comprehend, translate, integrate things that I've already experienced, combined with whatever it was my higher selves were attempting to convey. So time codex is a compressed, like a shortcut to represent a certain download of consciousness. Time codex could be, I don't know, a best friend from high school or something. Something that's related to them or their name. If I hear that, then, oh, I think of so-and-so whenever I hear of this thing. Okay. That's essentially a time codex, but associated with a person and a particular thing. So it's just an associative means of remembering what's going on. And because higher selves are upper dimensional beings, or expressions of ourselves, but at a different octaval bandwidth, the amount of data compressed into, you know, 1 Planck second of communication with them is different than communicating with a fellow human who's only
Don't get cocky. Long road ahead.
got the physical vibration going on. Now granted, some human beings do rock much more.
Big
Dense is
deal.
the right
You're not even
word.
halfway home.
It's a form of density, but it's like how much the data, how much data can be packed or compressed into any particular interaction with their consciousness. It's just thinking of certain beings. I'm like, whoa, yeah, that's a big library file. I remember a whole lot of other things.
Hope you brought an umbrella.
Because that one person exists. That's kind of a time codex. Alright. Well, we've gotten as far as we're going to be able to get tonight. In run 3. There's my timer. right, so I'll get some better screens here up soon, so I can maybe have a content section at the end with me talking, but the focus on this stream is about just gaming and kind of talking about whatever I feel like while I'm playing some games. So it's my relaxation and kind of a means of just keeping tabs on myself. Yeah, so stay tuned for the next segments and we'll continue to dive in. I just didn't want to ignore the fact that, I used to do a lot of segments with people and talk about consciousness, and then I just get on, 5 years later and it's a stream about a video game, and there's not a whole lot of explanation. So just be patient and we'll get up to speed on what's going on. Enjoy the game and enjoy the conversation. And I'll see y'all again probably next weekend. I'm going to do my best to figure out what's going to be a decent schedule so I can get in maybe an hour or two each weekend and give you some more regular content. Thank you very much for watching today, and I hope everybody has an excellent rest of their weekend, and stay safe, take care, and Creator's blessings be on each and every one of you. Namaste and Lak'ech.